Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TimeToRole's Campaign 1. This is episode 111, and we're going to get right into it. We have a whole lot of announcements today. Austin is sick, so he will be more than likely bouncing out early, but we'll see how long he can last. He has medicine pumped into him, and he's not feeling great. But we had to start a week late compared to when I wanted to, because last Sunday I caught a flu that is still kind of in my sinuses and chest and lungs. So if you hear my voice not sounding as great, it's because of that. Sickness has been kind of bouncing around this group, unfortunately, even though we don't live in the same place, most of us. So it is weird. I don't know. We're all getting sick. Todd's starting to get sick. 'Tis the season, I guess. But this is the first session of 2026. And again, look out for a video that I plan to have posted here by the end of the month, going over what the plan is for the channel moving forward, as well as for campaign 2 that I am actively working on, and we'll hopefully have a schedule out and everything going on with that. So anyways, let's get into it. We're in the middle of combat still, and we're gonna roll with it. Okay.
And I go in there, and the lady's like, "Holy hell, what's going on with you?" And I said, "That's a lot of things." And I said, "Why?" She goes, "They want 10 vials of blood."
That is a hell of a thing to undeafen to.
Yeah. Am I hybrid transfer? Yeah, I am.
You are hybrid transformed, yeah.
I don't have my dice.
How dare you?
Yeah, Todd, you might want to save the health information for after the stream.
Break HIPAA violations right now.
Please don't get me in legal trouble. Anyways,
You can't. I'm sharing it.
I'm
You guys
my
wanna
own
watch-
HIPAA violation.
You guys want to watch me break my NDA that I got at my job?
Not particularly.
Yeah.
yeah.
So I work yet.
That's how you quit your job, is you just break your NDA on camera.
You just hear a fucking gunshot. Glass break.
Let's get started because we are starting slightly late. Okay. Happy 2026, guys. Haven't said that yet to you.
Oh yeah.
I haven't played D&D since last year.
I know, right? Not in any facet, actually.
I haven't played D&D since
It's been a whole year.
It's been a whole year.
About 5 hours ago.
Oh, really? Shit. Okay. Well, last we left off, you guys found yourself in heated combat with members of Torben's party, which you later found were clones of themselves. At least one of them was. You were able to defeat two of them as the champion of the champion of the goddess of poisons, the Embittered One, was also in intense combat with you guys. You found that the magics he used were corrosive and destructive to the humanoid body, Arval being effectively almost slain in one turn. You are in active combat with him. We did end in the middle of it. At this very moment, he is looking almost bloodied. You can see some wear and tear on his armor. You see a little bit of black, like blood almost. It's blood, but it's pitch black, streaming from his ears and his nose, and a little bit of like cuts and bruises from that have since tried to heal on their own from various attacks that all of you have put on him. We are starting at the top of the order. Let me go and I should probably stream the music real quick. Hold on. There you go. Okay. To top of the order is Archer's turn. Where the fuck is that guy? Oh, that's right. I replaced his token. Archer's character sheet is not in front of me. Archer is actually looking pretty fine right now when it comes to his HP. So, seeing as there's no other combatants, there is a cloud of decay. It's like this cube of, like, almost looks like a poison gas that is just kind of like floating above the water. Archer is going to you're gonna see him run on top of the water. Although Water Walk was not cast on him, he seems to be able to do it without it. And he is going to stand right here, flanking technically with Zane, so he's gonna get advantage on his attacks against him. You should probably also grab a couple more. Let's grab Orphelia's. And Alikir's. I forgot that I shut down roll 20 by accident. Okay. Archer is going to go ahead and take some swings with advantage at him with his daggers. Natural 20.
Shit.
So that will be I don't know why I rolled twice, but I guess that's how it's done in roll 20. So we'll just double the 18. So that's at 36 points of damage in one swing. Okay. Second attack for Archer. 29 hits. $20 piercing damage. Oh, right. He is resistant to... Well, these are magical blades, so he is not resistant to the slashing and bludgeoning damage. Slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. Okay, another 20 points. And then for Archer's third attack with his offhand dagger. 19 is a miss. Rolled really shitty on those two rolls. 3 and a 5. Okay, that is the end of Archer is going to he's going to stay locked in combat with him to try to hopefully give Zane and Ander and potentially Ori some advantage. Alright. Alikir is like 5 feet above the water-ish. 2 to 3 feet. He's just kind of floating in space. It's his turn now. Being surrounded, Alikir is going to use his bonus action to move the Cloud of Decay. And he's going to throw it. He's going to throw it over right on top of Ori.
Yeah, Mousie's apparently having Discord issues.
Oh, no, Mousy can't hear. Oh, okay. It's the... I muted desktop audio for some reason. That should be fixed. All right, so that's
I mean, she can't hear the actual Discord. Is what she couldn't hear.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. No problem. Well, we will get to... Hopefully she'll be able to figure it out. But yeah, as he moves the Cloud of Decay, Ori, make a Constitution saving throw. As this cloud of intense, effectively poison gets swept into your lungs.
29.
29 is a save, but you still do take half damage. And you do not gain a level of decay.
Take 2.
Maybe.
And
Hello?
she hears
There you
now.
there,
Hello.
there you go.
I've just been sitting here in silence, and then I started seeing like damage come through, and I was like, are people talking? But I
Okay.
couldn't hear anything.
All right.
How much damage did that take? Sorry.
Half of 46. That'd be 20, 28,
3?
20, 23. Yeah. 23 points of poison damage.
That's not bad.
Okay, that's his bonus action. For his action, there we go. For his action, you're gonna see. Yeah, that sounds like fun. You're gonna see him turn and look at you, Zane, and he's gonna smile and stomp his foot on the ground. He'll on the water, and he is going to cast Earthquake at 8th level.
Okay.
So what I'm going to need, let's see here. I believe it's everybody. See within range. Ground. This is a really long spell description. Each creature on the ground that is concentrating. Let's make. Is anybody actively concentrating on a spell?
I have been muted. I don't believe I am.
Okay.
Are we technically on the ground if we're standing on the water?
So this spell is an 8th level spell. It pierces through all forms of matter.
Okay. That's I was curious.
On a failed save, I'm gonna need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw in the chamber.
That's great
Ooh,
for Todd.
goody.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Does a 17 make it?
17 is a fail.
Okay, I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's a reaction, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
No,
21?
you just re-roll it. It's not a reaction.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Oh,
it's
it
just
isn't.
it's just a free thing. Okay.
Okay, well, how's it 21?
Sorry, 20?
21.
21. You succeed.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody that failed, so it looks like oh right, I need to roll for let's see, roll for Ophelia and Archer and Elkis. Archer probably. Oh wait, he's rolling. Well, I'll take the first one. 22. Yeah, he's good. That was a really low roll. And then it might not be good for Ophelia. That's a natural 1. Anybody that failed, Elkis also. Do I not have his character sheet? Oh, right, that's right. I have his character sheet right here. Ooh, that's a 7 for Elkis. All magical effects, like Water Walk, are disrupted, right? No, sorry, it's a different spell. Anybody that fails is knocked prone. So, Zane, Beep, Orphelia, and Elkis are all knocked prone. Every ounce of this, every space now in this cavern is now considered difficult terrain, so everybody's at half movement. The other effect of this, 1d10 times 10. Oh yeah, I have to roll d6. That is 4. 4 fissures break open, and how deep they are, we will see. 1d10 times 10. That is not bad. That is 30 feet deep. 4 fissures break out in in whatever pattern he wants. He's gonna send one right at Ander, one right at Zane and Elkis in between them, one at Ori, and then one at Archer. So for those of you that were successful in the dexterity saving throw, you are able to step out of the way and not fall directly into the creature standing on the spot. Actually, no, this is different. This is a big spell, so I'm sorry. Actually, I'm gonna need with this, I am going to need. Throw that on repeat. I'm going to need Archer, Ander, Zane, Elkis, Elka, and Ori to all make a dexterity saving throw. Again.
Hey Zach,
Is-
quick question.
Just to 16.
Can you catch? Are we ever gonna catch a break?
No.
Fuck, that's definitely a fail. All right, Indomitable. Let's go.
What is that? Is 16?
16 is a fail. Yeah.
Oh,
Did
All
I
right, there
have
we
to
go.
do one
All
again?
right.
Well, I'm sorry.
24.
Magic, what was your
Oh.
question?
you can only use
You said I have to
one.
do one again,
Yes.
even though I'm already prone.
Oh, you roll with disadvantage then. It's a dex save when you're prone.
24 good.
24 is a success.
Yeah.
This is a different save
used-
than his spell save DC.
I used all my Indomitables in like 3 minutes.
You're welcome.
Buckle up.
Back again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Archer, sorry, Elkis. That's also a natural one for Elkis. Oh no.
Get down, Mr. President.
Okay. All right. In theory, Archer should save pretty easily. Yeah. Okay. Anybody that rolled below a 23 fails. Okay. Ander also. Ander. Where is his character sheet? And this is why I was like, can someone else play Beep's character? If
oh, I like.
Pokes index fingers together.
yeah,
I wasn't kidding. Like, if nobody else wanted to, I can do it.
So, I forgot to roll for Ander for the first dex save. That is a success, and then second one.
Actually, I do have Beep's. I have Beep's character sheet.
22 is a fail. So,
already.
Elkis, Zane, Elka, and Ander, and Ori, you all, 4 fissures just open up, and Weaver, Thaddeus, and Beep, what's up?
Wait, do I need a
No.
second deck save then?
No, you're good. Literally, the fissures are forming. You see cracks break open the water, and the rock you're standing next to, and it splits right next to you, and the another one splits like your feet are right on it, and you just see Elka just tumbles down straight in front of you. Luckily only 30 feet. So you guys take, for those that failed, I'll just roll it and roll 20 because it's far more d6 than I have on my desk right now. So it's 5d6 plus however many feet worth of d6. So it'd be 8d6 bludgeoning damage. For those
Oh, sorry.
So you all take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and now that you're falling down into 30 feet down, I would like everybody to make an acrobatics check. That failed.
I have Beep's character sheet already. I can just run Beep.
Well, no,
This is going
Austin,
great.
Austin's here. So
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
I
Hope
just
that wins.
completely
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
he joined.
I did too. He's being so quiet.
Well, yeah, he's
I'm
not feeling
kidding.
well.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Uh,
So what was the damage if we
Acrobatics.
passed?
if they passed, it was 13. You're unaffected though.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, it's literally it's a 5-foot wide tremor that opens up,
Oh okay.
like cracks. So you three are just good enough. Basically they're 5-foot lines that spread out. And his goal was try to get rid of as many people. Those that the DC was 20. So Ori, Elka, you're good. Zane, you remain prone as you hit the ground. Elkis also remains prone. Ander is horrible at acrobatics, so we'll see how that goes. That's a 5. He fails. And Elkis also remains prone. You hit the ground. And now I would like... yeah, we'll just say, let's go with yeah. Brett, can you do me a favor? Roll D100.
Don't
fuck it up.
D100.
72. Okay, that does it. You see rock and rubble crumble on the edges and tumble down on top of everybody, and all of you are now buried, and are considered you're considered buried in the rubble, and you are now for those of you that succeeded in not being knocked prone, you are able to, your head is just above the rubble, and you can make an athletics check to break out on your turn. Those of you that are prone, the athletic, you can still do it, but you're gonna have to use all of your movement to stand up, and then you can make your athletics check. Okay. That's a lot that happened on his turn. He is going to go ahead and take off into the air, which Ander would get an attack of opportunity. And he also actually Alakiras does have to roll a Constitution saving throw for the Cloud of Decay, which I completely forgot to do. Which he succeeds. Okay, so he's gonna try to run. Archer is gonna get an attack of opportunity, although Archer will be pushed off to the side here, and he can be down in there. So he's gonna try to fly away. Archer, he's gonna take a swing with his dagger. 21 in this instance misses. So Alakir is going to fly, go up 5 feet, 5 feet, and fly over to Orphelia, who's on the ground. That is the end of his turn. Vivra, you just watch your friends get swallowed up. Oh, and by the way, those of you that are in water's starting to fill into the cracks.
How tall? You said that if we were not knocked prone, it was up to our necks, but obviously some of us are a little bit smaller than others.
Unfortunately for you, it's above your head, but it's a matter for the DC. So for the say why I had you roll the acrobatics check, it's to see whether or not you're able to land on your feet, then land on your back, which will affect the DC and how much movement you have to actually get out of your situation.
Okay.
So,
but it's still like
you're still
equally amount trapped.
You're equally amount trapped. When we get to your turn here and one extra turn here, we will see what happens. All right, Vira, it is your turn. You see water starting to gush into the cracks that all of your friends are in. The only one who's not getting water immediately into the fissure is Ori.
Oh boy.
Is there any way you can draw where these cracks are?
Yeah. I can. Let me do that while Brett figures out what he would like to do.
Yeah, because that actually might
Okay, so
change what I'm thinking here.
there's one
And
right
also, there's
here.
no music in your stream.
Is there not? Do you have it muted?
No.
I can hear it.
You can? Okay, I mean,
There's one like that.
In the Twitch stream or in Discord, Todd?
Discord.
Oh,
I hear it just
it's
fine.
there. I
So
can hear
the
it.
Yeah,
so
I had
that's
to turn it up.
that's where the cracks are. So like I said,
Okay.
you three got real lucky in the lineups here. And they're 30 feet long, stretching out, so I guess we can make them a little bit longer here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Actually, that one's correct. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Goes a little bit longer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So basically that wall.
Okay. Well, my original 2 thoughts aren't going to fly.
This wall is also any fissure anywhere it hit the fissure hit it. The walls are now destroyed and crumbling. And this rock is starting to crumble.
Before they disappeared into the cracks, how were
Sorry, I messed that up a little bit.
Okay, cool. How rough do people look? I know Beep is pretty rough still, even though I got him up.
From who you can see, or
and who I was able to see ahead of time, like before they dropped off.
Right before they drop, I would say, because you saw them before they dropped off, I will say make a perception check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey.
There we go. 12.
Yeah.
Fog of War. Unfortunately, the only people that you could really tell who is not doing great close to you is, I believe, just Beep. I'm pretty sure Thaddeus is doing all right HP wise. I mean, Todd, you can tell him if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And then the other person that was close enough to see is Elka and Orphelia. Orphelia's not doing great. Elka, what is your HP at before you fell?
Oh, I was max.
Oh, you're a max. Okay, yeah. So Elka looked fine before she got swallowed up into this.
Now I'm just a pile of rocks.
With water seeping in, yes.
Yeah, that is unfortunate indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna rock a little bit of friendly fire, I guess.
You okay?
Right on the edge of the pit, like right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Oh, that's a bonus action. Interesting. Hang on. I'm changing my mind here.
Okay.
Oh, you got me on a day where apparently I'm suffering from indecision. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and do I need to be able to see? I can see. Okay. I need to see that. You can see. Okay. I don't like that. So there's no good way to do this. Okay.
What you gonna do?
In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I guess.
Okay.
Drop a 4th level Cure Wounds into Orphelia.
Okay.
Hello? Oh, is my roll 20 is acting up. I apparently can't cast spells right now.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Cure Wounds is
It'll be
1d8, 2d8, 3d8, 4d8.
plus your spellcasting modifier.
Plus, which I believe is 5.
Yes, it
Which
is.
is. So, yikes.
17 points.
All right.
That brings her. I'll tell you. That brings her above half on the bright side.
Okay.
She was not looking very good at all. Okay. That is your
And-
action. What? Anything else you want to do?
Yep. Want my page to load so I can see what I can do here. Nope. Okay.
You can use a bonus action to
Then-
drink a potion if you have it. That is an
I'm
option.
actually not going to. Oh, Jesus. My thing is all kinds of jacked up right now. I am not going to do that, actually. I'm going to just go ahead and try to hit him with a produce flame.
Okay.
Wait, no, that can't. That's an action.
I was to say
Go
that
ahead.
is an action. So
Yeah, I think that's it for me then.
okay, I need to redraw the. There. Okay. Oh, and for Ori, the cloud of this poisonous cloud, this cloud of decay, is now seeping down into the crack where he's at. You do notice that with your passive perception. Okay.
Great.
End of your turn then. Elka, you succeeded on your acrobatics check, so you're currently your feet are on the ground. You are buried in about a couple feet of rubble, and you can feel water starting to seep through the cracks. You can still breathe as of right now, but I will say, for the sake of anybody that's at the bottom of these trenches, in 3 turns you'll be submerged in water.
Well, I guess I'm gonna try and start pushing the rubble off of my head.
Make an athletics check. $11 is a fail. You're using your action to try to move rock. It's a little bit too heavy. You feel the water starting to rush down onto it. You do manage to move some of the rocks out of the way, but not enough to free yourself. So you have a little bit more room to move around, but not enough to free yourself.
So I have a question.
Sure.
It's a little unorthodox, but could I try using my rabbit hop to have a force behind moving the rocks?
I will give you advantage. So roll an acrobatics again, or athletics again, and the DC is going to be lowered because of it.
Okay.
I will allow that to happen. Or
You said athletics or acrobatics?
athletics. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I will let you re-roll it with advantage. 18. That was the DC that it lowered to. You spring yourself up out of the rubble, but you land. It takes a lot of your movement to do. Well, actually, no. Bunny hop is an extra 20 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 20 feet up, you're able to launch yourself. It is still considered rough terrain because of the earthquake spell. So you are able to launch yourself up, free yourself from the rubble. Now water is splashing down on your face. You can breathe. It's just beating down. It's just heavy water beating down on top of you. You have your movement, but it is difficult terrain, so you only have half of your movement.
Okay. So I still have to like get out of the water basically?
You are currently 30 feet down, 25 feet down. I'll say the rubble was once it settles is about 25 feet up.
Okay. Well, I would only be able to move 15 feet. So I
You-
guess I'll just,
You can start climbing if you want to do that.
yeah,
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right. You start climbing up the edges. Water is beating down onto you because it's coming in from the edges. You're able to muscle your way up 15 feet. I'm going to say, for the sake of just being able to hang on, make an acrobatics check. Or athletics, whichever one is higher for you. 26?
Acrobatics is.
You're good. All right, so you're hanging on, water beating down, but you're starting to crawl your way out of this hole.
I'm just gonna shout up, "I'm okay," so that no one starts freaking out about me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Anything else on your turn? No, that's all
No.
that's all you can do.
That's it.
Yep. Orphelia's turn. She is currently knocked prone. She's going to use half of her movement to half her movement to stand up. She will immediately realize she's kind of like down on her face, like on her stomach, and when she stands up, Alakir is just there, and she felt you healing her, like doing the touch spell with Cure Wounds, Weavra, but Alakir is just staring at her, and she immediately out of a reflex, you'll see her. Yeah. You're to see her just Misty Step. 10 feet back. She's not going that far. As a bonus action. Forgot. Always ask for consent. Remember, kids, consent is important. In more ways than one. Alright, because she is a sorcerer and or wizard, she can use an action to cast a spell. Beyond her Misty Step. So she is going to, in a desperate attempt, is going to, she is going to cast, she's going to cast Polymorph on Alakir. So Alakir is going to need to make a wisdom saving throw, which I believe he's quite good at, but we will see. 23 saves, unfortunately. Okay, at the end of Orphelia's turn, Alakir is going to use a legendary action, and he is going to attempt to use the earthquake spell to bury the people in the tremors and the trenches more and make them deeper. So he is going to need to roll an Arcana check. It's a natural 1. Unfortunately, as he realizes that Orphelia's gotten away from him. Weavra, you're kind of close by. He can see Thaddeus beginning to like amp up to maybe do something. Loses his concentration on pushing the spell down, and he is not able to make them deeper. However, with him concentrating his magical energy on the tremors, more water does start to flow in a little bit quicker. But that will be the end of the legendary action. Thaddeus, your turn. What would you like to do?
I can't remember. Am I invisible?
I believe you are. Well, no, you would have marked yourself. I believe you are not at this very second.
Okay. Based on her moving away and me moving forward, will I be able to get an attack of opportunity?
Who are you talking about? Attack of opportunities only happen when someone leaves your melee range.
I'm sorry. If I move in here,
Mm-hmm.
am I going to get my
Sneak attack?
Sneak attack?
No, because he's not actively engaged in combat in melee combat with someone or one of your friends.
Okay.
So he sees you coming, needless to say, and it is rough terrain, so your speed is halved. Just so you are also aware.
Well, I have other ways of moving, but okay. Is putting a piece is getting out a piece of rope and throwing it down to my teammate, is that
That would be
action?
considered an action, yeah.
And would I have a bonus action where I could go invisible?
Yes,
Okay.
you could do that.
So I'm going to go invisible, and I'm going to pull out a hemp rope, and I'm going to throw it down. Mousy.
Okay, to Elka. Okay, yeah, Elka. You just see
Alpha.
you just see a hemp rope just like fly down over the edge, like where you're hanging onto, and now you have that to help guide yourself up the rest of the way. And you're invisible. You still have your movement, so, but it is halved. So if you want to try to position yourself now that you're invisible, I will say, Alakir did just watch you go. So he does know you're invisible.
That's fine. He just doesn't know where I
Exactly where you are at this very second. Yes.
am. And if I move over here, remaining invisible, does that pull her out?
You're holding on to the rope.
I wrapped it around me. as
Yeah.
I'm moving.
It's 50-foot rope, so there'd be enough. I'd say in this instance, if you had the movement to move a good 30, your full movement away, then that would have been able to help nudge her up more. But I mean, it's a 50-foot rope, so you're kind of still really close. So you could use, I would say, part of your action if you wanted to, try to like wrench her up. I would allow you to do that as part of your action, but you would just running away doesn't just like wrench her up, unfortunately, because of how long the rope is.
You would take 3 points of lower back damage.
Old man damage, yeah, as they call it. So yes, if you wanted to use your action to
with
lower
me,
the
that
rope,
would be doubled.
fair.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'm going to lower the rope.
and you can
I'm
pull her up.
invisible now.
Yes.
I'm going to pull her up.
Okay. Make an athletics check with advantage. It's a really low
Please.
it's a really low DC. You are lifting up a fairly light individual.
And did you what you said? Athletics.
Athletics with advantage, correct? 22. Yeah, you're good. Elka, you hang on to the rope, and in a slightly shocking effort of athleticism, Thaddeus pulls you up with the rope to the top, where you find purchase with the with the water walk.
I'm not that heavy that it would be weird for him to be able to pull me out, but
No,
be like, oh my gosh, thank you.
he's a little skinny. He's a little skinny rogue that doesn't really do a lot of strength stuff.
I weigh like nothing.
And he's Thaddeus. And he's also invisible, so you don't quite see him. You just see a rope appearing out of thin air.
I mean, I know who I hang out with.
Yeah, you know it's him. Yeah.
when she pops out, I'm gonna go peekaboo.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like punch him in the nuts.
Jesus Christ! I saved your fucking life.
I'm just kidding.
Make an attack roll. No, I'm kidding. Okay. You still have your movement, half your movement if you wanna move away. Drop the rope and move away, you could do that.
Yeah, I'll move. Can I move here now?
Yes, you can. Yeah, it's your movement's what, 30 feet total?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have 15 feet to move. So yeah, you can move onto solid ground. Okay. That is your turn. Action, bonus action, movement. It's Elkis's turn. Elkis is prone, falling down into this trench, being buried. He will have to use his full movement to stand up. And now, this is going to be fun. He has to make an athletics check to try to unbury himself. You know, he is a long time. I'm going to say he's going to use his bunny hop ability too to give himself advantage. That's a good idea. Good thinking on your part, Mousy.
I gotta think of the rule of cool roundabout ways to get out of things sometimes.
Unfortunately for him, his athletics is only +3. Or a
Mine is
+2.
only +3. Mine is +3, so
Yeah.
because athletics bad, acrobatics good.
Yeah, his athletics is +2, and he rolled rolling with advantage. I rolled double sixes, so yeah, he tries as he might. He tries to push himself out with his bunny hop, and he's able to move some of the rubble, but the weight of the water. He's a little bit deeper in the water, and the water's just pouring in a lot harder on him, and he's not able to get out. He is still considered restrained, so he's going to be not using his bonus action. Beat, it's your turn. What would you like to do, my friend?
Let me look. Well, seeing is, I'm still not prone, right?
You're not knocked prone. No, you have since stood up after being rendered unconscious.
Okay. I'm gonna back up.
From the water.
Let's see
Alkir
here.
is right
Yeah.
here, just so you're aware.
Oh, I didn't realize he moved.
Yeah, that's Alkir right there. That's Big Bad, like staring you down.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I thought he was still near Archer, but okay, I'm gonna back up that way then.
Okay. So you still have
Let me
water
look
walk. You're
here.
backing up. You are severely injured still, right?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a cure wounds on myself at 6th level.
Okay. As part of decay, if you roll any 8s in your heals, you have to re-roll those dice.
Okay.
So if you roll any max heals. Let me
Is there a way I can break that up?
let me.
Oh.
It already did.
Wait, no,
but 4.
There's no 8s.
No
in there.
8s. You're good. Yeah. So
Okay.
27 points of healing to you. And do me a favor at the beginning of this turn, one of your death saving throws is gone.
What do you mean?
As in,
Like-
you only have two. You have two. If you fail twice, you're dead.
Yeah, I already have that marked.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Technically, that connects at the beginning of your next turn after getting hit with decay.
Okay.
So. Okay,
All right. Do I have? Let me check.
that was your
I have
action. You do have bardic inspiration still, I believe.
I'm checking to make sure I have a slot for it because I used quite a few. Oh, I don't. Yep. Never mind. I'm done.
Okay. Zane, you are currently prone at the bottom of the crack. You can use your full movement to stand up.
I would love to.
Okay, and then roll an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this with my own dice because Roll20 hates me today.
It's been weird for me as well, so I don't know what's going on with it.
Athletics is a straight 0 for me, so that's great. 19. That's much better.
Just fails the check.
Flash of genius.
You
24.
You succeed. The DC was 20. You manage to unbury yourself from the rubble and the pressure of the water. However, you stand on top of the rubble at the bottom of this crack, and you find yourself free floating in water because this lake is much deeper than the 30 feet caused by the basically the water pressure, and the spell was holding you in place in the middle of like this lake. So as you break through, you find yourself free swimming.
Cool.
So you have you're underwater. You have a bonus action. Bonus action was your flash of genius, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, that
It's
was
just a reaction.
reaction. Okay, you still have your bonus action if you want to try to do something with it.
I will dash to swim out of this hole.
You dash as an action for anybody but rogues and monks.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Well, I only used my movement to get up, didn't I?
Yeah, use your full movement to get up
Full
because
movement.
you were prone. Yes.
That's not an action, though. So I will dash to swim out of the pit.
Your action was to free yourself. The athletics check is your action.
Fair enough, I'm just staying here then.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, athletics check is your action for this spell. Okay, so yeah, you're free floating. For the sake of being able to breathe underwater or hold your breath, it's.
I have a hood that will allow me to breathe underwater.
Oh, well then you're good. All right, end of your turn then. Ori, you are currently. Yeah, you succeeded in your athletics check. So you're just standing in this pit. Some water is rushing in. A fog cloud is starting to seep down, and I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw first. As it seeps through the rocks.
God damn it. 20?
That's a fail.
I think. Yeah. Rip. Rest in pepperoni.
Let me go ahead and grab that Demoge. Okay, with that fail, you take 48 points of poison damage. And
I thought you could cut that down a bit, but no.
And you gain a point of decay. So at the beginning of your next turn, one of your death saving throws, you'll have to mark off a failure. So if you fail twice, you die.
I'm just gonna mark that.
Yeah, you can mark it now.
No.
That's fine. Just for the sake of
So sorry.
for the sake of the spell, that's what the decay takes a turn to set in. So in theory, if someone hits you, say with some sort of maybe a restoration spell, before then it would not take hold. But okay.
So how big's the pit I'm in?
30 feet deep. So your horns are just slightly sticking out of the rubble. You are still buried though, so I need you to make an athletics check.
I'm gonna dimension door.
It has to be with a place you can see. Does it not? It does not say that.
No, you can just do it. Like you can dimension door behind walls and stuff.
Oh, so as long as you've seen it, yeah. So yeah, you can dimension door out of there.
I just can't remember the distance.
It's like 500 feet. So
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay. See here.
So pretty much any spot in the chamber, or if you want to go up above, you could do that as well. Did you just say fuck you guys and leave?
Fuck this. Is he flying? Was he flying when I fell?
When you fell, yeah, he's floating above the water.
Okay, is he? I mean, can I reach him if I'm like right next to him?
You have no idea where he's at because last thing you saw was him floating above the water and then falling down into the crack. So you don't.
I'll just dimension door. I'll just dimension door back on the rock.
Okay.
Oh, you got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Then we'll look at him. Actually, I can stay here. I think, right? Are we lined up?
You are lined up, but however, you did just use your action to dimension door.
Yeah, I can. I'll just bonus action hit him with the glaive.
You cannot take a bonus action. You cannot take an attack with your bonus action unless you make unless your action is an attack, a melee attack.
What?
You can only use your extra bonus you can only use an attack bonus action if your action was a melee attack. That is rules as written.
I've never heard that before. Okay.
Yep.
Um,
I watched two dungeon masters on the internet argue about how bullshit or not bullshit that rule was for like an hour and a half. So it's very relevant for this campaign because of how many fucking fighters there are. That is rules as written, so we're gonna go with rules as written.
Oh, okay. Just looked at myself. I didn't know that.
Yep. Neither did I until I watched that YouTube video. I was like,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't
rule.
like it either, but you know, it's we'll follow
whatever.
the rules.
It's all right. It's all right.
We'll follow the rules. Yeah.
We're good boys around here. And,
Allegedly.
yeah. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else we can do with the bonus action.
You can drink a bonus. You can drink a healing potion if you want to.
That'd be a really good idea. What do I got?
You should have quite a few. Didn't you steal like an entire crate of them at one point?
Yeah, but they're kind of weak. I have a Supreme I will use.
Okay.
I can't remember. I never remember how much that is though.
Shit, I can't remember off the top of my head for Supreme. Hold on. Because I
don't know why
altered them.
healing potions are so hard to remember for me.
Well, I altered them in this world, so that's why.
Well, I don't even remember the normal way.
Yeah, I think Supreme. Okay, hold on. I have this spreadsheet at hand. Just let me scroll down and find it. Supreme Healing Potion is the best one. That is 7d10 plus 20.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. It is 56 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
Nice. And that'll be the end of my turn then.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use another legendary action. Seeing as a lot of you are starting to make your way out, he's going to see you appear in your dimension door, and he's going to like look around. Point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to use. Where the hell is... Okay, let me see here. Yep. Okay, he is going to go ahead and cast... Where is... Oh, there we go. You're going to see a ring on his finger light up as he casts, as he reaches out. He's going to point at you, Ori, and you're going to see a bolt of light shoot off his ring as he casts Guiding Bolt. At... Oh, does it not do a higher level? Hold on. So he's going to go and do that at 6th level, but he's going to send 2 off. You're going to see his ring split the spell. One right at... He's going to try to finish Beep off. He's going to shoot one at you. So, I will disregard that attack roll. First one to Beep. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. And the one at Ori. 28. Hit Ori.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You're good.
23, that hits.
Okay. So that is 9d6 radiant damage to both of you. Before we actually, that's against that'd be against you, Beep. However, does Ophelia have a reaction? She does. She's gonna cast Counterspell at 3rd level. So she needs to roll a 16 or higher. Do it above board or on table. So she needs to roll a charisma saving throw or a charisma check. Her charisma is +8. So she needs to roll a 6 or an 8 or higher to cancel out that spell. 20 will do it. She casts Counterspell. However, he is going to counterspell her counterspell as his reaction. Does anybody have another counterspell?
Go fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, or he
Or he's
does.
secretly a wizard.
Yeah. So as his reaction, he's going to...
Unfortunately, I'm all out.
Yeah, as his reaction, he's going to realize what she's doing and then just immediately, with his offhand, point and cancel out her... We'll roll for funsies. He needs to roll 13. Normally, it would cancel it out, but for the sake of fun, we're going to do that. Alright, so it says wisdom. No shot. Alright, well... Her counter spell goes through, and that damage does not hit you two. For his
I was halfway hoping he would succeed because I was going to do another counter spell.
for his legendary action. Yeah, so two legendary actions thwarted, unfortunately, because of the dice rolls. So he points, and you see the arcane energy start to swirl in his hand, and as it shoots out, just 2 flashes of light, and all of a sudden the spell just doesn't go off. Okay, that is the end of that. It's now Ander's turn. Ander is... Did Ander... Oh, gosh, I didn't mark it down if Ander failed or not. His acrobatics. He failed. That's right. He rolled a 2. So he will use all of his movement to stand up, and he's going to use his athletics to attempt to get out of his binding. Oh, hey, the one thing he's really, really, really good at. He just ought to succeed. He rolled a 6 and he rolled a 27. Gotta love that. So he also finds himself right next to you, Zane, floating in water. Bonus actions. His rage. Well, no, he got hit by an attack, so his rage is still going. Okay. All right, so he releases himself, and actually, Zane, you're able to see. It's a weird. The way the spell is. As you look to the left, it's like literally just a line of like a water jet, and you just see Ander. You just saw Ander just like literally just held in place by, and you just see him burst his fist through and like climb to the top and realize he's floating mid-water. And he'll look at you and just kind of nod. Okay, that is the end of his turn. It's now Archer's turn. Archer's boots are activated. God, what is his speed right now? Okay. Speed is 160, so he can go 80 feet. 1, 2, 3. Well, he'll dodge that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You move 50 feet while the earth is rumbling, and he's going to take some attacks at Alakir. $28 is a hit. 20 piercing to Alakir. And he's going to have to make a Constitution saving throw to save on Earthquake. Just needs to roll 10 or higher. Yeah, he's good. Okay. Second attack for Archer. $17 is a miss. And his third attack. Offhand. 21 just misses. Okay. That is, Archer does have his bonus action. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything with it. It is Alakir's turn. Alakir is going to attempt to take care of the threat directly in front of him. You're gonna see him hold out his hand, and a spectral, glowing, dark red mace is going to appear in his hand, and he is going to slam it down on the top of the head of Archer. It's a natural 20.
Yeehaw.
That is a lot of damage dice for this mace. I believe it's plus his strength. Yeah, plus 3. So it's a 18 damage times 2 is 36 plus 3. It's 39 points of bludgeoning damage to Archer. He will use Uncanny Dodge as his reaction to take half of that. So that's 20. Yeah, it'd be 20 points of damage to Archer. Second attack by Alakir with his mace. 27, that hits. $21 points of damage to Archer. Okay. And that's his action. Bonus action. He's going to... Yeah, he's gonna Misty Step. 30 feet back to where the fissure started. You could that is counter spellable if you wanted to do that.
Don't have.
I'm
Austin.
speaking more to Austin if he wants to counterspell, but that's up to him.
What spell did he cast again?
Misty Step. He just Misty Stepped away from Archer and is now standing above Zane and Ander and Elkis.
Oh yeah, then I will counterspell that.
Okay, it just happens. So he's locked in place. It's a second level spell. Okay. All right. That is the end of Alakir's turn. Weaver, what'd you like to do?
Let's see here. What I probably should have done last turn. I'm gonna do a mass cure wounds.
Okay.
Hey, it actually wants to let me, or it actually is gonna let me cast the spell through roll 20 this time. I'm gonna center it more or less on Beep, and I will hit myself with one. Archer.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Archer with a 22,
Okay.
Beep with a 22. How does Ori look?
Hurt.
Uh,
Might as well, I guess.
yeah, I'll hit Ori with a 22.
Oh, that's right, you healed, but that's fine. Yeah, you still took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
missing
hit
70 health.
Gotcha.
Orphelia with a 22.
Okay.
And can I see Elka at this point?
Yeah, Elka is now standing on top of the water.
Why don't you take a 22 as well?
I mean, if anyone else needs it more, I'm only down 13.
Okay. Then maybe Archer, because I did just see him get shellacked a couple of times.
Yeah, Archer, after you heal him the first time, is doing pretty all right.
Okay.
So you can throw another one at yourself or at Beep. Beep's really hurt, like really hurt.
Yeah, then I'll pump another one into Beep. Giggity.
Nice.
Solid joke. Golf
Beep
clap.
got pumped twice. Beep beep.
I'll try. I try.
Thaddeus would like that, wouldn't he?
Damn.
Then I'm gonna do something slightly stupid.
I like slightly stupid.
I will go 5, 10, and I will use my extendo spear. So I'm not going to attack right now, but I'm at least threatening in order to give Archer advantage on his turn.
Okay. Yeah. You're in melee. Yeah. Absolutely. That's how I hoped you'd use that. I'm glad you are. Okay. Cool.
I mean, for the most part, I've been using it as a utility thing, but
For sure. Oh, and just a reminder, you do still have like flame wings activated.
yeah, I know,
Just so
but I
you're aware.
already cast the spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Just
I'm aware.
letting you know. Okay. Cool. That is a great turn. Elka, you find yourself on top of the water. The ground is still rumbling, by the way, while all this is happening. Like the earthquake is still just resonating throughout this entire chamber.
Cool.
So it's still difficult terrain to get to him.
Wait, which one of these black and red motherfuckers is the bad guy?
That one.
Okay.
That's your uncle.
All right. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay, I'm going to bunny hop
Okay.
to here,
Cool.
and then I'm just gonna bloop so I can flank.
Well, his spear. Okay, Weaver's spear is extended out into the space that you just took up. So you just see Weaver holding a long fucking spear, kind of pointing it at Alakir's back. Just so you're aware.
If I stand here, do I get flanking?
You would get flanking, yes.
Okay.
As long as
then
you
I'll
can
just
draw a
move
line
over.
through the token, it's flanking.
Okay. So I get advantage on attacking. So we're gonna
You
go
do.
1, 2.
29 hits, 15 misses.
Okay. So there's Calypso.
Okay.
And then I get 2 more regular attacks. So 1. The 22 hit.
22 just hits. And this is.
All right, we'll do that one. And then 2.
there you go.
Woof.
There you go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Woo, that's a decent amount of damage to him. There's radiant damage. Is he? Hold on, let me double check. Okay, yeah, that was Zagos, the lich that was being affected by radiant harshly. Okay. All right, that's a lot of damage. So that's 20 points. 20 points plus 21 is 41 plus another 12 or 13, sorry. So it's 50 54 plus 19, which is 73 points of damage total. He's officially bloodied. I'll say that.
Itch.
Get fucked.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to do another legendary action. seeing as, oh, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw for Earthquake, which for him, where is Alec here? There he is. Okay. So that was 73 points total. So that's how it's half of that. That would be 36 ish. Yeah, 36 and a half. So we'll do 37. The DC's 37. He needs to roll natural 20 in order to keep concentration on his earthquake. And with a 4, earthquake ceases. You see the magically induced tremors start to dissipate, and that the ground stops rumbling, and he drops concentration. Good shit, Elka.
Here.
Yay! I'm good at something.
Get rid of that. Redraw the cloud. Okay. On his, although I will say on his, for legendary action, he is going to use his legendary action to move the Fog of Decay, because that just stays up. That's not concentration. I forgot about that, but that is. And he's just going to place it on top of himself, on top of all of you, including Orphelia, and he's going to... Yeah, he's probably going to also try to get... let's see if he can get Weaver into that as well.
Yeah, probably, if we're...
Yeah, he's going to get all of you into that. He's going to move it, and your vision is now obscured. So all attacks made within this cloud against him are going to be a disadvantage, and I need Archer, Elka, Weavra, Thaddeus, and Orphelia to all make Constitution saving throws. $17 is a fail. 18 is a fail. 9 is a fail.
Yeesh.
Is this poison?
This is poison damage, but it's the fail. It's yes, it is poison damage. So you do get resistance to the damage, which is pretty hefty. But let me roll for Orphelia. 21 just succeeds, and that's Archer, who is not very Constitution based. He fails, so I need to actually. I'm gonna mark this. I'm gonna mark the DK with a skull and crossbone marker.
How fitting.
Because it is. Yeah, so he just plunges this cloud onto all of you. All of you fail except for Orphelia. And everybody takes 10d8 poison damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Thaddeus, you take half that, so that would be 24 points of poison damage, and Orphelia takes 24, and everybody else takes 47. And at the start of your next turn, the point of decay will settle in for those that failed, and you will be you will lose a death saving throw automatically. Okay. Yeah, speaking of top of your turn, Thaddeus, you feel the decay start to sink in, and you feel just something not right with your soul. Or no, sorry, it's Orphelia's turn. So that was a legendary action. That's my bad. Orphelia will immediately. She will take a step out of the poison cloud. She can't see you, Thaddeus, unfortunately. She's gonna have to make. She's gonna make a perception. I'm gonna have her make a perception check. as she runs out of it.
Get down.
I'm going to say with disadvantage because of the... Which is really unfortunate for that natural 20.
Yeah.
She's going to look around. She can't quite see... Can't quite... She cannot see you, Thaddeus. Peering through, I'm going to say she can just... She knows roughly where everybody is before the cloud came in. So she is going to... She's going to Misty Step. Is Misty Step where she can see? That's the real question. It is, unfortunately. But she can see... She can see there. And she's going to run up and see you just kind of poking out. And she's going to reach out to you, Vivra. And she's going to tap you on the shoulder and cast Greater Restoration.
Hey.
And the feeling of decay goes away. And you now get the sense of what decay is because of her using this. Decay will set in 1 turn after being afflicted with it. During that time, during that time span of 1 turn, if someone casts Greater Restoration on you, the decay will not take. If the decay takes, you automatically lose 1 death saving throw. To where if you lose 2 more, you will die. You get the sense that decay can only be healed with a certain level of a Greater Restoration spell, high enough to counteract it, a wish spell, or a heal spell.
Well, shit, because I am out of high-level spell slots.
But you are no longer afflicted by the decay.
Question.
Sure.
Is this something that is breathing based?
For this specific spell, you get the sense that the cloud, the poison damage is breathing, but the essence of it, of what's giving the decay, you get the sense is potentially being absorbed through the skin.
Okay. Could I have held my breath? Being a lizard folk, I can hold my breath for 15 minutes at a time.
Seeing as you failed your Constitution saving throw, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It would find some way to corrode you one way or the other. Okay.
Totally fair.
That is Orphelia's turn. Thaddeus, you feel... actually, it wouldn't be wouldn't be on this turn. You have a whole round of turns before it takes effect. Since it took effect right before your turn, on your next turn, the decay will take effect. So you get hit by this immediately. Your vision is obscured, but your lungs hurt. You know what poison is, but this poison is. You get the sense that if you stay in this poison, regardless of your resistances, it will eventually eat away at you, and it is not good.
Each one of these squares is
5 feet.
5 feet. So I could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, you could.
Okay, so now I'm out of it, and I can use my sneak attack.
Yes, he is engaged. Yeah, so he in the moment of the fog covering his vision as well, you are able to sneak around and get into a position where you are flanking, so you get advantage. So yes, you can make attacks against him with advantage. You make an attack against him with advantage.
All right, and we're gonna use my really cool weapon. Where the hell did it go?
Should be in your attacks and spellcasting, in your character sheet, underneath your hit dice.
Bow, no, not bow. What the fuck? Where? It was in my.
It's there. I will open your character sheet to double check. Yes, it's Lunalis. It's the two ones at the bottom, Todd. Waning Blade, Waxing Blade. Right underneath Bow of Magic Disruption.
I see bow of magic, but I don't see the other two.
You don't see Lunalis, both of them right underneath it?
No.
Okay, I mean, I can roll for you. I mean, I can see him just fine.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, advantage. Sorry. Roll one more time. 27 is a hit. So we add sneak attack to that.
I can do my sneak attack.
Yeah, if you want to, well, I'll, yeah. All right, so there's that. Okay, so that's really big damage. Holy shit, 49. 49 plus 55 points of damage in one swing.
Damn.
Yeah, he's great. All right, for your second attack with your waxing blade. I forgot to roll with advantage again, but that's fine. I'll just roll again. 25 does hit. Sneak attack with that. Okay. 37. And he doesn't take any of the necrotic damage because he is immune. So 37. He's looking real hurt after that. Like, really hurt. But that is your actions. You still have your bonus action if you'd like to disengage, or you can stay where you're at if you like. Disengaging? Okay. Alright. No attack of opportunities against you. End of your turn. It's Elkis's turn. Elkis is no longer in the earthquake grasp. So he will use his full movement to swim up and stand at the top of the water. He sees this cloud. He doesn't quite see Alec here. He's going to make a perception check with disadvantage. Oh, that's... Ugh. I just wasted a natural 20. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a 3. He can't see him. Is Beep still looking fairly rough?
He's looking better.
Okay, he has about 10 feet of movement. He's going to walk over... Elkis is going to walk over to you and say, everything will be all right. And he'll tap you on the shoulder. And he's going to cast... You're going to see a ring on his finger light up. And he's going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on you. He uses his... he uses his charisma. 14 points of healing to you for that Cure Wounds. Bonus action. So he's using his ring for that. Bonus action, he is going to go ahead and he's going to Misty Step to the top of this rock next to you, Ori, just to kind of get an idea of what the hell's happening. And that will be his turn. Beep, it is your turn. You kind of know where everybody is because you watched where they disappeared into that fog, and you just barely see the back of Archer still kind of like at the ready fighting someone. So I'm gonna say for you, if you want to be able to make ranged attacks against him or spells, you're going to have to make a perception check, just flat.
Okay, I'll try that first before I do anything.
25. Yeah, you peer into the cloud and you definitely see him.
Hmm.
And he's looking heavy breaths, eyes darting around the room trying to figure out a potential way to get out of this.
I'm thinking if there's a way I can. I'm not sure if I have like a hold spell, like makes him stay.
You get the. I will say, make a roll an intelligence check, just a regular intelligence check.
Sure, why not?
$20. You look at him, and in your brain you think he might just be hurt enough that if I attacked him, he'd go down.
Fuck it.
Fuck it, we
Psychic
ball.
Lance at 6th level.
Psychic Lance at 6th level. Is that a intelligence?
Yeah.
Intelligence
Sure.
saving throw. Natural 20. So he succeeds.
Oh fuck.
So he's not.
Yeah,
injured.
it's half damage.
It's half damage. So roll your 8d6. We'll see where he's at.
It would be okay. Hold on.
I have a number. There's a number on his character sheet that potentially, with this amount of dice, you could hit.
It's actually 10d6.
Oh, because you upcast it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a middling roll.
He's just barely living.
Throw a fucking rock at him.
Yeah,
Literally pocket sand.
he takes half. He takes half of 34. He takes half of 34, which is 17. The number I had written, that's the amount of HP he had left, was 18. So he has at 1 hit point.
Surrender now.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. End of your turn.
He's 1 health. So
End of your turn. He's going to use his last legendary action for the round. And he is going to attempt to teleport.
Fuck you.
wait, what level is teleport?
Seventh level.
I can do it. Counterspell.
Are you
7th level.
counterspelling at 7th level? You see him.
Yes.
You see him muttering arcane words, and because you rolled high enough on your perception check with a 25, he begins to. You see him start to utter arcane words, and you immediately, also with a 20 intelligence, recognize you've seen this spell cast before. Razalor has cast this spell on all of you before. You recognize certain words from the celestial language that fall over his tongue, and you realize at that very moment he's trying to teleport away. And explain how you counterspell his teleportation.
You're a bard. Use
Well,
ventriloquism.
just for fun, I'll have Beep run up toward the cloud, and then immediately in Celestial, he'll basically just say, "By the power of humanity, I send you down."
As he hears that, he looks down, and you see him in a desperate yet. In his eyes are dead to the world, but they're darting around, and he looks right at you in anger. He just got in Celestial. He'll say, "She'll find you." And
I found you.
Wait, do you speak Celestial?
Oh. Yeah.
Shit, I forgot about that. Oh god.
Yeah, that's why I spoke in Celestial. I
Fair
know
enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Celestial is a language that most spells are casting, so it's interesting. Okay, at the end of that legendary action of him trying to disappear, that's a 7th level spell slot burned for him. So I need to mark that off.
Pocket sand. Someone used the pocket sand.
Oh, actually, that he didn't have any 7 spell slots left. 7 level spell slots left. He was trying to use his 9th. That's huge. Actually, no, wait. Sorry. I'm wrong. There was... The teleportation is a item, so it is just at 7th level. Okay.
Okay.
Zane, you're about 15 feet... I'd say 20 feet deep in the water.
Isn't it
I'm gonna
also
swim.
terrain?
I'm gonna swim up very quickly because my hood allows me to just act like it's normal movement.
Uh-huh.
To jump out of the water, land on the water for water walking, and then I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at that motherfucker.
Okay. In the most artificer way.
And because I don't know how
reverse
wounded he
Baywatch
is,
Actually, I'm gonna
we're
say
just gonna
this.
do it this way.
I'm gonna say this because Magic Missile will hit. However, I'm gonna say because you were underwater and he is obscured by clouds. No, wait, Magic Missile. You create 3 each turn of your choice that you can see within range. I'm gonna need you to make a perception check before you can do that. With
Okay.
disadvantage. He is obscured but not impossible to see. The DC is fairly low.
My perceptions. Okay.
The DC is 12, so
Woo.
that's all it says. Not that high. In your case, okay, yeah, Magic Missile. You can just barely see
4th level.
the tips of his wings. 4th level. Roll the damage. It auto hits.
Hashtag just the tips.
Roll those
Mm,
roll those fucking sharp dice.
Roll them caltrops.
That's effectively what they are, dude.
13.
It's +1 each hit, so it'd be plus.
So I did 1. So an extra 5 on that. 18.
So it'd be, yeah. No, so it would be plus. So it's +3. So it's 1d4 + 1 per dart. So that would
So
be.
it could be an extra.
Well, it doesn't really matter. He has 1 HP. So you.
Yeah, I get. Unbeknownst to Zane, because I've been buried in the water for a while.
Yeah. He does have a reaction. We're gonna see if he can see you. In his desperation, we're gonna see if he can see you. Same DC. His perception is. Kind of high. He does see you. He's going to counterspell your Magic Missile at 4th level.
Alright. Does that mean I can still act?
Well, that was your action. I'm going to make him roll disadvantage. I did not want to roll persuasion. That was the wrong one.
Oh, thank
I
God.
think that was.
It's the same roll, but I'm gonna roll perception. Yeah, unfortunately, 20. He does see you, and he does use his reaction to counterspell.
Boo.
Sorry.
Why is that's my turn?
Sorry. I was just like, hey, that's what he would do. Like cornered. Okay. End of your turn. That is his. He has no more legendary actions for this turn. So, Ori, it's looking real
I'm
hurt.
fucking this guy up.
Okay.
You said he had 1 health?
1 HP. He's standing on 1 HP. So, roll to see if he hit.
Honestly, Word to God, all the old gods and the new.
Three natural ones. Let's go.
So if I punch this guy, he's just gonna drop down.
You'd have to
Disembowel him with your hand.
You'd have to roll the hit, but yes.
Okay. Well, I can't actually add my. Oh, I have claws, right? Yeah. Do I add my modifier with my claws?
Yeah, you're proficient with your. When you're hyper transformed or fully transformed, you have full proficiency with your
Melee kind of this attacks.
so it'd be plus your strength.
Okay. Well, I can attack a lot, so I at least can hit him. I can try to hit him once.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I want advantage. Oh,
Yeah,
I got advantage.
Yeah, you definitely have advantage.
I'm gonna jump down from the top rope. Okay.
I'll just
You're
jump
gonna
on
give
him.
him the people's elbow.
Give him
Yo,
the
can I give
people's
him the
elbow.
people's elbow? Can I do that? Can I give him the people's elbow?
If you, Flair, I don't care. Let's do it. Roll to see if you hit.
Okay,
You have,
alright.
How many attacks you have at this level? Four.
Five.
Four.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Four. You have
Four,
2 extra
three-
attacks and then you're offhand.
Yeah.
So 4.
Oh shit. Oh wait, can I crit on 18? I ask this every session. I
Yes.
should just know this. So I crit.
Okay.
Let's say.
Yeah, more than likely hits.
Okay, it's a 25.
25 hits. Give him the people's elbow,
People's
Ori.
elbow. What am I rolling for that? I didn't actually look at my claws. I guess I'm not using my claws.
You're using your bare
Roll a
fist, so
D6.
yeah, roll for
Or
because
D4.
no, because
is it
you're
D4?
hyper trans. It's D6 with your claws. I just know that off the top of my head because of Alistair.
Fucking people's elbow. Roar.
D6
Gonna
plus
give him the double rock bottom.
D6 plus your strength modifier.
That is. Sorry, I'm so choked up I can't do math. 13.
13 points of damage. You all see a flurry of spells go off, and then just appearing out of specifically for you, we run Elka. You just see a large shadow appear and just fucking lay the elbow right down on the top of the head of Alakir. When you do that, or you feel his skull cave.
Yeah, I was about to ask if I could do that.
You feel it cave slightly, and then oddly turn to mush, and then grow hard again. But it's just, his anatomy is weird. You see his eyes, Archer and Beep. You see his eyes kind of roll in the back of his head, and he falls to the ground.
Can I do one more thing?
No longer breathing. What's up?
Can I do one more thing, please?
Yeah.
Can I German suplex him?
Sure, with another attack, I'll allow it. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm German suplexing him.
You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll for it. You just do it.
You guys are destroying my former
Move.
character.
Can you move his character over here?
I feel like he deserves
for
it.
flavor. Alright, so German
He
suplex.
doesn't if you know his backstory. Like, if you know his backstory,
All right.
he really does not.
So, like, you've all seen a German suplex, like you bend backwards.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm German suplexing forward. So can you move a token back? I don't know what that's called.
Back again.
And or it goes back to the top rope on the ground.
It's just
people's elbow.
you know the scene from Avengers where Hulk just slams Loki back and forth.
Yeah.
That's what Ori's doing right now. In a slightly
Okay.
light lycanthrope rage. Just
I'll do like a body slip. Like, oh my god, can I just fully transform and body slam him? I don't know if that's too
fully
risky.
transforming is an action. So no.
I know, but
In this instant, you just see Ori just people's elbow him to the top of the head, grab his limp body, slam it down once on one side of his body, slam it down again where he's at, and then just body slam him down again. And Alakir,
I'm gonna pin him. Where's the ref?
You hear Ori, you hear just the last bit of air leave his body as you body slam him. Make a perception check for me, Ori.
I'm grabbing his leg and I'm pinning him down.
Okay.
Like a wrestler.
Make a perception check.
Just for. Okay. Finally, okay. I don't know why I look every time like it's gonna change above a +1. 18.
18. Okay. Let me close some.
I thought you were gonna just stop at okay. I was like, all right, well, keep your secrets.
Okay. We will, let me do one thing. You see Alakir's heart start to doop, 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 slowly stop losing beat, like rhythm. And you see it kind of each slower beat, his heart starts to pulse and his chest starts to grow, where you can actually see his heart protruding out of his chest cavity.
Yeah.
And then you see
Right.
stillness. And you're like, okay, with that perception check, okay, it's done. He's dead. His heart has stopped. With your 18, you see just the slightest come from his heart again once it stops. And when that happens, everybody, you see a magic circle start to form almost.
Do I have
Go ahead.
do I have time to cast Dispel Magic?
You
It is
would
an action.
you would if it was a reaction.
Okay.
And this isn't something that can be counterspelled either, unfortunately. So you see a magic circle just start to form in a 5-foot radius around them. So people in that circle would be Archer, Ori, and Elka. You see the magic circle form around his body and like form underneath your feet. And does anybody know Undercommon here?
Go fish.
Nope.
No?
Say that again?
Undercommon
Oh no.
or
It's
Abyssal?
such a cool language to learn. I think all I know is common and Minotaur.
Does anybody know Abyssal?
Another
I
good
do. I'm pretty sure.
I would say
I do not.
okay. I would say all of you would be able to recognize these glyphs and writing as Undercommon and Abyssal. But as it follows, like seeps in slowly forms into this magic circle, all of you hear a voice echo through the chamber. You've failed my champion. He was not meant to fall yet. And that's no good. I'll be taking him back down. And all of you will pay for it. You see the glyphs start to glow a bright blood red.
I have a bonus action of can I do anything?
I would say in this moment in time, I'd allow anybody that's within the circle to step out of it because it's happening within a 6-second period, and I'd say we're now beyond the initiative order.
So could I move and then do something?
You could
Can I
only
move back 5 feet?
you can move in this moment in
Okay.
time.
I want to cut his head off and take it.
You can move in this time. That is what you have time to do.
I'm just gonna get the hell away.
Or if someone had a reaction,
how-
you could also do that.
Yeah, I'm just
Um,
gonna get the hell
Movement or reaction, that's what you can do in this very second.
How big is this circle getting?
I will draw it. It's roughly a little bit smaller than that. Roughly that.
Can I
So Archer will take a step back.
take a page out of my book that you do sometimes in your game?
Sure, what's up?
Can I make a instinct check
Sure.
to determine something?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
allow an instinct check in this situation.
And could I follow that up with a bonus action if I wanted to?
Yeah,
Or
reaction,
in
reaction,
movement?
reaction or movement. So for
Reaction or movement. Okay. Well, that kind of. I'll just move back. Well,
you can make
since
an
I'm offered it, I guess
you can make an
I still
instinct
want to
check.
make the roll.
Yeah.
Just to know what's up. So I kind of want to know, if the circle is in any way dangerous to anyone around.
Okay, yeah, make an instinct check.
Just
So
from-
roll d20 and
just
add
from
your
my
highest
experience.
highest modifier.
So right now it's a +7, so that's really good. As a hybrid. Fuck. Okay, that's all 11.
11.
Yeah.
The DC wasn't high. You feel the hair stand up on your neck. Whatever this magic circle is unnatural, and you know that it's dangerous. You just know in your heart of hearts and your natural instincts in your hybrid form, you should not be standing in this circle.
Okay. I'm just gonna move. There's nothing. I can't do anything as a reaction
Okay.
at this moment.
So yeah, you can move back. I'm gonna say half your movement. So if people want to move half their movement, they can do that.
The earthquake was done.
Yes, but this is something that's happening in like within a 1 second period of time. I'd say about a 3 second period of time. So you have the ability to move up to half your movement, which with Archer is a little bit. Yeah, we'll just say Archer stands next to Elkis. Okay. Orphelia will take a step back as well. Actually, this is the stairs, so she's back against the stairs. As the voice creeps out of the chamber, you see bloody hands reach up and grab Alakir's body and start to envelop him in the blink of an eye. Just shoo, 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 and they cover him like a cocoon. And then in another blink of an eye, poof, a burst of arcane blood red fire shoots up and incinerates his body. Ori, with that instinct check, you can ascertain that if you were standing within that magical circle, you probably would have been instantly incinerated. Turned to ash. However, as the arcane sigil begins to shrink after the fire blasts up and incinerates his body, all that you see left is the very outline of the blood red circle. And in one last millisecond, it bursts red once and sends a pulse wave out in every direction 100 feet. I'd like everyone to make an intelligence saving throw. And note that this intelligence saving throw is going against the spell save DC of a god.
29 for me.
29. And I just...
Oof. 12.
12. Oh god. Anders is a +2. That's about as high as he'd ever get. Ilkis, his intelligence is quite high. That's a natural one. Okay. And Orphelia's intelligence saving throw is not that high either. 17 as well. And Archer. Also not a very high intelligence. Actually, shockingly higher than Orphelia's, but still really bad. Yeah, everybody but Zane. You feel an intense pain overcome your body, and for those of you that failed, which is everybody but Zane, you take 12d12 psychic damage.
Oh boy.
You take 81 points of psychic damage. Just
I'm down.
Rings.
I'm hurting a little bit.
Rings out into your mind. Your ears bleed. Your nose bleed. Your eyes bleed. Vivra, you just hit the ground, unconscious. Just a searing white pain that turns to black. Orphelia is also down. I'm gonna move her so I can actually. Archer's still up. Elkis is with 81 points. Elkis goes down. Ander is still up. He's standing atop the water. Actually, at this point, Ander was at the end of the initiative. You see him raise his head up above the water and just get smacked with that energy wave. And he kind of like, it hits, it reels him. And those that failed, you gain 2 points of exhaustion in the matter of seconds. The chamber settles. You hear nothing but an empty chamber and water slowly making waves in, and you hear 3 bodies hit the ground. We're out of initiative, so for those that would like to do something, you can do it. I'm gonna say at the top of this, I'd like death saving throws from you, Vivra, and I need them from Orphelia and Elkis. That's a success. It's also a 12 for Orphelia, and an 18 for Elkis. What is that? Everybody, you just watch people drop. Where'd Beep's token go? Did I accidentally delete it?
He should be in the corner.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Oh, back here. Gotcha. Wait, why are you guys that far back?
They ran the fuck
I
away.
may have not realized at the time that we were at half movement still.
Oh no! You're not
No.
at half move. You could use half of your movement.
Ah,
So you'd
then
be,
I would have been probably like there-ish.
and Zane, you would have been a little bit probably like Ander. Oh no, you were.
No, I moved back.
Yes, so you would have
time
been.
we had.
So half of your movement is 30. So you would have been right
I
here.
had 45.
Oh, you have 45. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, you would have been back. All right, you two watch as Ander kind of pulls himself onto the top of the water. 3 of your friends just drop, and Alakir's body is gone. What do you guys want to do? People are. We don't do something soon. I'm gonna make them roll another death saving throw.
I'm close enough to get to Ander to dump a little. Let's see what I got for potions.
Well, Ander's up. Ander's good. His ears are
Okay.
bleeding. He's not unconscious. The people that are unconscious are Elkis, Vivra, and Orphelia.
I can get there.
Don't
Art,
worry about it. I'm gonna do mass healing word at 6th level.
Okay.
How many people is that?
6.
Yeah.
So you can pick and choose.
I mean, ain't much, but it'll get people up.
Yeah.
Obviously everyone who's down currently. Actually, I'll probably just do 2 bursts on everyone who's down.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, let's do that. Go ahead and roll your
That is the
damage.
healing.
or
It's
your
already
healing.
done.
Oh, I didn't notice it. 15 points. So, Weaver, you get 30, and Elkis and Orphelia both get 30 as well. So, there we go. Those that were unconscious come to consciousness. You all have splitting headaches, except for Zane. And Zane, you immediately notice all of your friends look remarkably more exhausted than they were before. They look ragged and terrible. As Archer kind of helps Elkis to his up, like kind of sitting up, kind of puts his hands on his shoulders. Archer just kind of looks around and says, "That was not our friend." Don't know what that was. But okay. I didn't realize you had that high of a spell left, but you are all conscious. You're all exhausted. That means your movement speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on skill checks.
Ability checks.
Yep. So make sure you mark that down. Those of you that were affected by decay, the decay has set in at this point. So do me a favor, mark off a failure in your death saving throw, just one, and keep it there for the time being.
I'm going to at least try a. No, I won't, because I don't have a spell slot for it. Never mind.
Okay. All right. As the end of combat. Good job handling him, by the way. Okay.
Days of combat was that 3? Like in real world.
In real world, combat 2, conflict 3.
Yeah.
So you guys technically started combat. You came down here
Last year.
Yeah, it would have been so. Yes, last year, but no, that would have been. Yeah, the conflict was 3 sessions. The actual combat was 2 though, including this one. So the chamber is yours. You know that the Lord of the House ran away, and basically beat feet away from whether or not he left his house or just went somewhere. But you know that Zigaro is no longer in this chamber, and you feel hurt and battered and bruised, but alive and safe for now. What do you guys want to do?
Long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say long rest before we do anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, look around the room, I guess.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have Beep go up to the 2nd floor, or well, I guess the main floor. He'll come back in like the way he went down.
Okay. So, Ori, your hybrid transformation drops.
Okay.
I am going to go back to that library or at least the bookshelf, and try to find any books pertaining to decay.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. What's everybody else doing? Do we want to just try to crawl into Zigaro's house and try to sleep?
I'm gonna look in this area for anything that.
I will
looks out of
say,
place.
just so everyone knows, I believe I have a spell slot for it. Let me check. Yeah, I have a spell slot. I'm gonna do Liamon's tiny hut just to protect everyone.
Okay, yeah. For the sake of resting, yeah, you can do that. Okay, so both you and Thaddeus, investigation checks.
All right, let me do that.
Anybody else doing anything in this time? You all watch Beep like on a mission water walk his way up to the hidden
I'm like, fuck.
I found it.
Thaddeus, you look in those crates and they're empty. Probably food and storage, various things could have came in them at one time, but you get the sense that this is a pile of boxes that was just disposed of after whatever was in them was either used or moved to the house.
I'm
As
gonna work my.
go ahead, what?
I'm just gonna start with the rest of them and work my way up top.
Okay. You all watch Beep like in a hurry run off, like almost like a eureka moment. Beep, you search and search as you might. That book is gone.
Who stole it?
You don't know, but as far as you can tell, it's gone. It's no longer there. And another thing you noticed with that investigation check is you get the sense that a lot of the shelves were bare when you walked in this house. Of all the artifacts, just gone.
Oh, so all the artifacts that were on the wall previously are now gone?
You don't know how someone of his size could have done it, but you get the sense that the lord of the house came up here, grabbed everything that seemed important to him, and left.
Okay. With that, I'm going to immediately go out to the front.
I'm also.
And I want
going
to
be out
check
in
for
front.
tracks right here. Because a man that big, I imagine, has to leave a track.
Yeah, sure. With help, I will say you should have rolled with disadvantage, by the way, on those investigation checks.
Oh, I can roll again.
Yeah, do me a favor and roll again, just for both of you.
While
10.
he's doing that,
The DC was pretty low.
I'm going to sit outside and begin to ritual cast locate animals or wait a minute, beast or plant. Never mind.
Yeah, I was say that's not humanoid, I don't think, unless it specifically says you can track humans with that.
Beast or plant.
Okay. Okay, with your so you run out into the out front. Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Wait, am I making the perception check or is he?
Yeah, you're making a perception check.
Oh, I thought it was.
You're looking for tracks. Perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, hold on, let me do that again.
Same roll.
Oh.
Both Weaver with your passive and Beep with your active there. You see right here, set in the stone, a teleportation circle slowly losing its dim light as you realize in the time that you were fighting and the time that you ran up here, the Lord was able to clear his stuff out and leave right before you came back up into the house. And he is gone, and this teleportation circle disappears. Or dissipate. The magical energy dissipates. Unfortunately, did not roll high enough to convince him to stay. Last session.
We'll find that lout and get him to talk.
Okay.
Perhaps.
And then
but
I'm
that
just
is a
gonna
problem
have-
for another time.
Yeah, problem for another time. Arvol's. I'm assuming people are going to. I mean, there's not a ton of beds, but I'm assuming around the fire. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna basically go here and cast Lehman's Tiny Hut.
Okay.
Because I don't have any third level, I'm just gonna cast it at 4th level.
It's a ritual, so if you want to take 10 minutes
Yeah.
or 11 minutes, you can do that. because it's a
Yeah, I
1
will.
minute casting time normally. Okay. I assume everybody makes their way back up into the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will protect us in case anyone else tries to diddle us.
Why'd you say it like that?
Okay. Nighttime
guys.
Nighttime
Which-
has fallen. It was starting to fall by the time you guys made your way out there.
It wasn't the ogre's manor, it was P. Diddy's manor, and we had to watch out.
Watch out for the baby
Oh.
oil. Anyways, you
Flash
watch
flood, tsunami.
as
Tsunami of baby oil.
as those
Where are all these vases of oil?
Yeah. When all of you walk in, you notice that all of the shelves filled with arcane artifacts and religious artifacts are just gone. Beep, Orphelia notices the spell you're casting, and she's gonna do something fun because she doesn't get to do this all the time. She's gonna kind of like limp over to you and like pat you on the shoulder, and she is going to use her arcane boost ability, which will make the tiny hut go from 10 feet in radius to 60 feet.
Nice.
It'll basically take up the entirety of the living room and portions, like it'll fill the space that is a 60-foot radius. And just so I mean,
Do it by the kitchen so we have some food.
well, this is for resting.
You can walk to the kitchen if you want food.
Yeah.
We can walk in.
You have
Maybe
legs.
the only one that can't leave it.
Yeah.
Let me know when Alec here returns and he amputates them, then I'll help you.
Beep won't be able to. You remember, you can't leave the circle. And
Yeah, I can't.
And I'd also want to remind you that, well, also with Arcane Boost, it extends the time to 12 hours instead of 8. So you have a little bit of extra time to sit in the sphere and know that you're safe from any outside entities. Good job,
Actually,
y'all.
I just did the count. Hold on.
Mhm.
Is everyone in the sphere right now?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I was going to say, you can only have 9 people in here, but
Arcane Boost
if you did Arcane Boost, it would boost it.
The Arcane Boost feat allows Masters of the Arcane to expel a 3 sorcery points in order to extend a spell limit by extending the time, the distance, and the amount of people it affected. So yeah, there you
go. All right.
This is a homebrew
we
sorcerer.
can have a party in the tiny hut.
You can. So, as you cast the spell, what color of a sphere do you want it to be, or do you just want it to be opaque?
We'll make it something comfortable, like a dim red.
Okay, so a dim red sphere.
Just something comfortable on the eyes to make people sleep better.
So a dim sphere, we'll just say effectively takes up, just so you can get a good portion. Ironically, the pantry is in it. Centered on you. That's 120 feet. So yeah.
How about this? I'll move 1 foot over so people can inch around and stay in the sphere.
There you go. 120 feet in all directions, and it is 60 feet tall. So it takes up or you don't have to worry about busting your horns off the top of a 10-foot sphere. It is a very comfortable. It is a very comfortable existence. You feel very safe, and
those are irrational fear of worries.
being in space is smaller than 10 feet. So yeah, breakfast or dinner can be made. There is quite a bit of food left. You get the sense that the Lord did not bother grabbing any major provisions, and a lot of the food that he had in here when you guys showed up is still here.
Yeah, I'll work on.
Someone get
getting
me a
that.
lobster bake. I'm parched. Parched and hungry.
Yep, I will work on that. This one will work on that.
Thank you, Vivra.
I have to remember what the character speaks in third person. Been too long.
Yep. Yep, it has been.
Okay.
Arval is just gonna lounge on the couch like a true nobleman. As Vivra makes a lobster bake.
Why not?
Hell yeah,
If
dude.
the
She is
ingredients
in
are
my
here.
employ.
If the ingredients are here, I don't care.
I see 2 lobster. They're here.
Okay. So you all quietly
Can you
make a
hear me?
dinner. We can now.
Goddamn cat stepped on it and muted me. I took one of the lobsters.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's plenty of lobsters to go around. If you guys want to make lobsters, you can.
We're eating good tonight.
Yeah, you're having
Aim on.
a nice warm meal is prepared by, I assume, we've run Zane and anybody else that wants to help. Ophelia will kind of pitch in, seeing as she's feeling okay.
Can I put text on the tiny hut that says Red Lobster?
Only when you only before you cast the spell. Anyways.
Oh darn.
Yeah.
Is there
You.
any alcohol in the house?
Oh yeah.
I'm making the Cheddar Bay biscuits.
There you go.
My man.
Was I able to find a bottle of wine?
Oh yeah, easily. Without much difficulty. Actually, most of the wine on the shelf inside the living room is still there. So you guys have free reign of this house. You get the sense that the Lord doesn't quite care that some of the stuff might get ransacked by you guys. You get the sense that
He's
he
already
just
ransacked his home.
you just get the sense that he grabbed what really mattered to him and he fucking left as fast as he could. Okay, dinner's made. A assortment of lobster and cheddar biscuits and everything else you'd have at Red Lobster is made. You guys are able to eat. Is there anything else you want to do tonight before you go to bed?
Drank 1 or 2 bottles of wine.
I'm just gonna say that Arval is already asleep.
Arval falls asleep. Okay.
Yeah, he already ate, so he fell asleep.
Given the tiny hut, you get the sense that no need to take a watch.
You know what? I am going to ritual cast Animal Messenger.
Okay. You have to step out of the sphere, by the way.
Yeah.
So walk outside.
Yeah, I'll walk outside, ritual cast out Animal Messenger.
Okay.
And send it after the Lord of the Manor in the off chance that he can actually find that the bird or whatever can find it. Bat, owl, whatever I find.
Yeah, you can easily find a songbird. I want to look up the details of Animal Messenger real quick.
Check chat. I just.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, easily enough, you find a little songbird to use a messenger. To use as a messenger.
Question.
Sure, what's up?
Are the cushions on the dining room table, are those attached to the, or are they resting on top of the chair?
Oh, those cushions?
Oh, the chairs.
Oh, the chairs? Yeah, they're attached. They're upholstered on.
All right, I'm going to take 2 chairs and then face them so their backs are right, and I'm going to make a bed, and I'm going to fall and sleep in it.
Okay. So, Animal Messenger, what do you want your message to be? You have 25 words.
Um,
I'm counting.
yes. We have dispatched the foes. Your home is safe.
Yeah, dispatch the foes. Your home is safe. That's 10 words. That it?
Don't try to enter the bubble. I don't think you will be able to get it.
Don't try to enter the bubble. I don't think you'll be able to get in. That's 25.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the target beast travels for the duration of the spell towards a specified location, covering about 50 miles per 24 hours for the flying messenger, or 25 miles for other animals. When the messenger arrives, it delivers your message to the creature that you describe. Okay, so you send the bird off. No idea if the message is going to be received.
And I don't really care all that much, to be completely honest. I'm just trying to be polite.
I want to see if you know if the message. Spells, the message is lost, and the beast makes this one. Yeah, it doesn't notify you if the spell hits or not. Okay, just wanted to check that. All right, so you send that off. Re-enter the bubble. You'll see Orphelia just kind of like slumped back in this on the couch right here, already just asleep. Elkis and Archer are falling asleep. Heads on. Elkis is resting his head on Archer's shoulder, and Archer is resting his head on top of Elkis's head. Many times that they've done that before while adventuring. It's very comfortable. It's a very comfortable thing for them. Ander kind of looks at everybody. Who all is kind of you, Weavra. As you walk in, he'll kind of look at you and say, "So I guess sleep tonight and try to hoof our way back to the boat tomorrow, or do we want to try to stay here? What do we want to do?"
I'll look at him and be like, we're getting back to the boat tomorrow.
All right.
Yes, this one agrees. This one would like to try, perhaps on the earlier side, to use his resources to heal people as best he can.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to everybody, but some of you don't look very good. Maybe we have to... I don't know. Guess we'll figure it out. I'm gonna go find a nice comfy chair to sleep in. And he'll just kind of like wander off this way. And he's gonna find his way over to in front of this fire and pass out.
Elka's gonna sit on the floor under her uncle's and lay her head on the cushion between them.
Aww. Someone's gonna have to draw that now. That's adorable. That's adorable. Okay.
Someone. Oh, I'll see who could do that.
I don't know anybody who does that. Anybody who's really talented at drawing. That beats me. No. It's not like there's someone in our friend group that draws really well. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, okay. Okay. So if there's not anything else, everybody lays down best they can. The inside of this dome is incredibly comfortable. It's a nice room temperature. There's no cold seeping in, and all of you sleep hard. Where a normal 8 hours of sleep would have where normally most of you would be fine with 8 hours of sleep, some of you sleep at 10, 11 hours. You just collapse into this method of sleeping. Huh. Yeah, we'll do that. Beep.
Yep.
As you fall into dreamland, You find yourself in a very familiar situation. You find yourself climbing tree branches. Your hand touches one, you immediately realize where you are. You are climbing the world tree, just like you did when you were a child. And you're climbing, and you continue to climb. And it's like the tree branches never end. And as you look up, sorry, that music was slightly too hopeful for what's going on.
Spoilers.
Yeah, it's fine. You find yourself looking up, and where the precipice of the tree, where you knew if the gods of the tree reside, there's nothing but rotting and wilting of the tree branches the higher you climb, almost to the point where every time you touch a tree branch, it wilts away at your touch. And you begin to climb and climb and climb, trying to get to the top of the tree. And as you get close to the precipice, you see the bright, glowing facade that the gods put on at the top of the tree. And as you go to reach for it, your hand grabs a tree branch, wilts, and snaps under your weight. And you find yourself free falling.
And I'm free.
I was just thinking it. I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking it really loudly.
You find yourself free falling for hours. And your dream, where one would normally wake up when they find themselves falling in a dream, yours doesn't end. You don't hit branches. You're just falling for hours. At least that's what it feels like.
Can I interrupt for one moment?
Sure.
Can I discern if this is a actual dream or is it a vision?
Hard to tell right now.
Can I make any checks to do so? Or?
You cannot. You are sleeping.
Okay. Okay, I figured.
As you fall, Thaddeus.
Uh-huh.
Sharing a similar dream, you find yourself home. Back in the forest, wandering around. Noetic, and you climbing trees and chasing and enjoying your time as young boys in love. And as you begin to play kind of a playful game of hide and seek with Noetic, you see him disappear around a tree. And as you go to grab the tree to look behind where he is, where he inevitably would be, he's not there. And as you look at your hand and look at the tree bark starts to wilt at your touch, which is perturbing. You pull your hand away, and you look around, and you can't quite discern what's going on. And then Noetic shows up again, and he goes, "Can't catch me!" And he kind of starts running off through the woods. Do you chase him?
Of course.
You chase him. And as you run through, putting your hands, clearing vegetation to try to keep up with him, he's just too far away. He's just forever keeping pace with just being out of reach. And as you reach and lunge to try to grab him, to tag him in the games that you played, as you grab him, he turns around and looks at you. And his arm starts to wilt. Just like the tree you touched. And his visage just disappears into a shredded, wilted ash. Elka.
Yeah. What am I dreaming about?
You find yourself dreaming a fairly peaceful dream at first. Except you find your uncle in this dream, Archer. You resting your head near where they sleep. Don't know if that has any correlation. However, you both are standing in your dream. Home on Arun. At the Burning Heart Estate. With a large tree of life centered in the middle of your garden. Your grandfather approaches you, but stops as he notices both of you. And in a muffled voice, he says, "Corrupted. You are both corrupted." And then he disappears. And then your mother appears. She looks at you. "My dear, I cannot believe you've become this. Maybe your father was right." She disappears. Elkis appears. "I had such high hopes for you. I knew you weren't a magic caster, but I thought maybe you'd be able to amount to something. Look at your own body, wilting and decaying away, both of you." And as Archer looks at you, realizing that you two are in the same dream together, he grabs your hand and shakes, kind of like grabs you and says, "We can't be in here." And he drags you away from Elkis, away from everybody, your family. And you blink your eyes, and all three of you that were having this dream with similar dreams, beep, you hit the ground and wake up. Thaddeus, as Noetic turns to Ash, your eyes open. And Elka, you and Archer both shoot open, your hand on his knee, bracing yourself, all four of you, in a cold sweat. And we come to consciousness.
I'm just gonna stare at Archer for a second. And then just, what was that?
I don't know. I don't know. You had that too? You were there?
You grabbed me.
Yeah, I did. I didn't. I remember that.
Is Elkis awake?
Still sleeping.
He was there.
Yeah, he was.
But I know it wasn't really him, was it?
No, he would never say that.
Does he feel that?
I don't. No, of course not. And Archer will kind of nudge him awake. I'll give. Yes, is it morning already? I'm sorry. How can? What's? Oh no, what's going on?
Something just. We were in the same dream.
Okay.
I just. It had to have been a nightmare. But he was there and you were there, and if he was there with me and he remembers, do you remember? Were you there?
No, I had quite pleasant dreams. I don't remember seeing any of you there. I was... Honestly, can't really remember anything that stood out. Why? Did I say something weird?
Yes. But I know you wouldn't really say it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm assuming I would have woken up at this point.
Yeah, you would have heard the conversation starting to happen. You probably would have opened your eyes.
I'm going to be kind of standing respectfully a little bit back, letting this conversation play out.
Okay. Well, I mean, he'll roll an Arcana check.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
You kind of all hear Thaddeus whimpering and crying as he's laying on the table.
In that case, I would probably head to Thaddeus first.
Yeah, with your passive, definitely usually hear him.
Because I, as a player, forgot that he was on the table. But obviously, I would have noticed him as Weavra. And I'm gonna try to hit him with a Greater Restoration.
What level?
I might as well hit 5.
Make sure you get rid of the 100 GP of Diamond Dust.
Yep.
You hit him with Greater Restoration. Thaddeus, you feel a warming sensation come over your body. The emotions you're feeling are still there, but you're gently calmed by this spell that moves into you. However, you get the sense, Vivra, as you tap him with Greater Restoration, you feel the decay. You felt it, see it setting into your body. So you specifically know exactly what it feels like.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel that this level of spell is just not high enough.
Well, Thaddeus is gonna be my guinea pig just because I'm here. I'm just gonna step up and hit it. No. I hate this, but I'm going to. I'm just gonna go right for 8 on him.
8th level?
Yep. Hit him with another.
Okay, mark off the diamond.
Yep.
You, in a weird bit of frustration, you don't ever really have a difficult time healing your friends and helping them. You focus harder on a Greater Restoration at 8th level. And Thaddeus, you feel an intense wave of warm, radiant energy, green energy, and it goes from green to fire, almost like a burning blaze. But it's comforting. And at 8th level, Weaver, you feel the decay fade away.
Oh my god.
So you can unmark your death saving throw.
If he's still sleeping, I will leave him and make my way. Oh, what's up?
I was Thaddeus sleeping or was he awake, whimpering?
Well, he was kind of awake because he woke up.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood.
But kind of not all with it.
In the Twilight Zone, so to speak.
Yes. Thank you, good friend.
Of course. This one
A more than friendship.
This one wishes to attend to the others if he can.
At least I know it was a bad dream. Thank you.
Of course. And I will go for Beep next.
Okay. Beep, are you awake at this point? Yeah, you'd be awake. You got jostled awake. What would Beep be doing after being woken up like that? Austin, you're muted.
My bad, didn't notice. So Beep would be just laying on his back in the couch, and first he'd like jolt awake from the feeling of hitting. But after that, he would just be silent and staring upward, like trying to ascertain in his mind whether that decay of the tree, not the decay of himself, but the decay of the tree was like a vision of some sort of the future. Because he knows he's God touched.
Yeah.
So he feels like that might be something, some correlation.
You can make a as you see Weaver pan into your vision from above. You can make a religion check or a insight check, whichever one.
Doesn't matter. So we'll do religion. Why not?
7. Too hard to ascertain, and unfortunately, this is with disadvantage because of the.
Oh, let's see how bad it would have been.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, unfortunately, hard to grasp right now. It does leave you a bit reeling, but, Vira walks up and, like, pans into your vision, looking down at you.
Friend Arval, can this one attempt to remove the decay?
You can't. How long have you been standing over me?
This one just got here.
Oh, thank God.
Now kiss.
No.
Lizard lip. Then yeah, I will hit a 7th greater restoration, 7th level.
Okay. You feel him tap you on your shoulder and cast Greater Restoration at 7th level. A warm blanket of natural energy falls upon your body. It warms you up for a second. You have fur, so you generally tend to stay warm for the most part. But this is just a soothing warmth. And Weaver, you really try to dig in to attempt to remove this decay. At 7th level, I need you to roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier.
Above board.
Not like that.
Unfortunately,
Above board. Can I ask one thing?
Sure.
Is Orphelia awake?
Currently snoring her ass off.
Damn it. I was going to say, could she arcane boost a greater restoration?
Arcane boost doesn't increase the level of a spell, it only increases the aspects of a spell.
Oh, effect. Okay.
Yeah, the effective area, yeah. So yeah, with a 9, unfortunately, you feel like it would work, but just not quite focused enough to do it.
Then instead of a 6th level, I will try a 6th level heal on him. Which, there we go, is supposed to end any disease affecting the target. Whether or not it actually works, I don't know, but I'm just trying to kind of experiment right now and figure out the most efficient way.
Heal at 6. Yeah, unfortunately, heal at 6th level. You gather that while it would definitely heal him of any injuries or heal him of like blind if he was blind or deaf. However, this disease that has encapsulated him is far stronger than a 6th level spell can handle.
Mm-hmm.
So you would gain from this that a 7th level or higher. 7th would have a chance at curing it. 8th or 9th would cure it automatically.
Okay. Then I will say, this one apologizes. This one does not have the ability to cure this decay as of right now.
That's all right. Just rest over the night, and maybe by then you'll have the capability. Maybe.
Oh, I'm
others
assuming
will.
this is the next morning.
Oh, we're already in the
This
next
is
morning?
this is the next morning, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my bad.
Because
Oh,
I didn't
God.
have any spell slots left.
Morning after the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm being
Um,
super intelligent and burning all my high level spells to experiment first thing in the
That
morning.
is fair. Moments like this, I wish I had greater restoration. Oh, wait, no, I do have greater restoration.
Aye, there you go.
Oh, I'll be damned. I'm going to cast it on myself.
What level?
Eighth
I will
level.
tell you 8th, and I will hand you a little pouch of diamond dust.
Okay.
I already have one, but don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, you feel the warmth take over your own body, and the decay is gone. At that rate, if you want to try to remove decay from Elka and Archer next session, you can. However, it is past 11 o'clock, and both Todd and Nate have already DM'd me saying they have to go to bed.
Fair.
So, on that note, Ander walks out and looks at all of you and says, "All right, I think it's time to wake up. Let's grab your things." And he'll like throw a one of like a piece of like wadded up napkin from the table at Orphelia to wake her up. Let's head back to the ship. Orphelia, you need to be able to fly us all there. Fine. I'm getting up. All right. And as all of you gather your things and begin to walk towards the door to head out and head back to the ship for the short fly away. That's where we're going to go and end it. And unfortunately, Nate and Todd left before this, but all of you level up.
Yay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yay!
So if you'd like to roll your hit points real quick, we can do that before you head out.
Yeah.
What is that? I rolled a 3. Yay.
You can re-roll ones just as a reminder.
Well, that's a 3, so.
Okay.
Oh well. We're at 148. Incredible. How much, above board, how much HP did Alec here have in total?
I won't give you the exact total because his story isn't done.
I figured.
Above 600.
Damn. 690?
You don't know.
Nice.
No, not quite that, but
Oh, darn.
all right. So, hit die for you 3. I just DM'd both Nate and Todd. They'll figure that out. Ander levels up with you guys, so I'm gonna roll his.
I would hope everyone would level up after that fight. I didn't realize that you'd make Alec here probably like your hardest boss fight. I think he was like way harder than everyone else.
He just had a lot of tricks.
That's true.
All right. Ander gains 9 HP. So, okay. Well, congrats. You guys are all, gosh, what level are you now? 15, 16?
Me to be 16 now.
16.
Yeah.
You guys are all
I'm gonna
16th
probably,
level.
yep. I'm gonna level up sometime this week. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I gotta go to
Yeah.
bed.
Take care of it whenever you get a chance. Just make sure you're done. Make sure you do it before the next
Yeah.
play. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you for playing.
All right, I gotta hop on out of here. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. If you guys hop out, I will talk to you guys in a sec.
All right, see y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for playing. All right, that should do it, everybody. Everybody's up to level 16. We will see where our band of misfits end up after this. They'll be taking to the sea, and we will be heading on our journey further into further to Astrium. So, until then, thank you for watching. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your week. Happy 2026. Hopefully it's better than 2025, as we all say that. But we'll see. Everyone have a lovely rest of your night, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.